As we age, many women will start to notice a change in their digestive ability. Signs that your digestive system isn't optimally functioning include heartburn, burping, nausea, food intolerances, bloating, cramping, flatulence, and constipation. Today I'm going to discuss the role of digestive enzymes and certain foods that naturally contain them or inhibit them. You're listening to Menopause Natural Solutions. Welcome to Menopause Natural Solutions, your podcast for all things perimenopause, menopause and beyond. Stay tuned as your host, naturopath Jennifer Harrington, explains how to use natural therapies to find your ultimate health and happiness during your transition. Hello, I'm your host Jen, and thank you for your company today. Did you know that digestion starts in your brain? Just think about a lemon for a moment. Imagine the sourness of it in your mouth. Have you started salivating? The thought, the sight, the smell can all trigger the commencement of digestion, long before the first bite of food even hits your mouth. One troublesome symptom associated with the menopausal transition is dry mouth or lack of saliva. Daily production of saliva can differ from 0.5 litre to 1.5 litres daily, and this is a big difference. Saliva contains 2 digestive enzymes, amylase and lipase. These start the digestive process of breaking down starches and fats right there in your mouth. Mental stress can also contribute to dry mouth. It's worth considering your surroundings when you're eating. We want to do everything possible to enhance our natural production of saliva. The first thing we can do is slow down. Look at your food. Smell your food. Taste your food. Eat slowly but chew often. It's important to sit and not stand while eating. Can you play music or have a relaxing conversation? Watching the news or having an argument at mealtimes can switch off your digestion. But going on a gentle walk after a meal can enhance your digestive process. Something else to consider when you eat fast is aerophagia. This condition is caused by excess air being trapped in the digestive tract. This can occur when you eat fast and swallow a lot of air in the process, causing an uncomfortable feeling in your stomach. This is associated with burping, hiccups, heartburn, bloating, gurgling sounds, distension, flatulence, and digestive pain. Addressing how you eat and slowing down the entire process can help, but it's also worth mentioning a few underlying conditions that may be contributing to aerophagia, and these include sleep apnea and using a CPAP machine, but also having a lip or a tongue tie. So many of us have undiagnosed and untreated tongue ties. If you think this may be you, it's not too late to seek help. The whole point of digestion is to take in food, break it down to the smallest parts possible so that we can absorb the nutrition from it. We have mechanical digestion, cutting your food physically with a knife, but also with your teeth. Hence the emphasis on chewing. And we have chemical digestion. This is where your bile, acids, and enzymes come in. Today we are focusing on digestive enzymes. Enzymes are released in your saliva, your stomach, your pancreas, and small intestines. Macronutrients such as protein, carbohydrates, and fats need specific enzymes to break them down. Enzymes involved in carbohydrate digestion are called carbohydrases. Some examples of carbohydrases include amylase, maltase, lactase, and sucrase. Enzymes that are needed for fat digestion are called lipases. Enzymes called proteases are responsible for breaking down proteins. In case you didn't notice it, anything ending in A's, A-S-E, A's, is an enzyme. Unfortunately, as we age, our body's production of these naturally occurring enzymes reduces, and this is why digestive issues are more common as we age. We can remedy this by increasing foods that enhance our production of our own enzymes. We can increase the consumption of foods that contain these enzymes, or we can supplement. Next, we need to consider the role of enzyme inhibitors in our food. So let's get started. Bitter or sour foods are known to kickstart the digestive system. They can stimulate saliva, bile, acids, and enzyme production. They are a fantastic way to start a meal. Bitter foods can include citrus fruits like lemons, limes, and grapefruit, or greens such as rocket, which you might know as arugula, dandelion, or kale. Several foods naturally contain digestive enzymes that can aid in the digestion process. Including these foods in your diet may help improve digestion and nutrient absorption. Here are a few examples. Apricots. Apricots contain invertase, an enzyme that assists with carbohydrate digestion. Avocados. Avocados contain lipase, an enzyme that assists in the digestion of fats. Bananas. Bananas contain amylase and maltase, aiding in carbohydrate digestion. Ginger. Ginger contains a protein digesting enzyme called zinzaban, but it also stimulates the body to increase its natural production of amylase and lipase, helping to also break down carbohydrates and fats. Honey. Raw unprocessed honey contains diastase, amylase, and invertase enzymes, helpful in digesting carbohydrates, plus a protease, which aids in protein digestion. Kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit contains a protease enzyme called actinides. This breaks down protein. Mangoes. Mangoes contain enzymes like amylase, which helps break down carbohydrates, and proteases that assist in protein digestion. Papaya contains papain, and this helps to digest protein. The riper the fruit, the less papain is present. So it's best to eat green. Have you ever tried a Thai green papaya salad? Yum! I used to live off these when I lived in Thailand. Or a green mango salad, which is equally delicious. Pineapple. Pineapple contains bromelain. This is a protease enzyme, meaning it aids in protein digestion. Sprouting nuts and seeds activates enzymes that aid in the digestion of protein and fats. This is a good spot to switch sides and talk about enzyme inhibitors found in foods, as foods like nuts and seeds contain these, but by activating, which is soaking and drying them, or sprouting them, deactivates the inhibitors and provides the enzymes. Another major source of inhibitors is soy. If you eat the standard soy products found in Western countries, which by the way I do not recommend, these are full of inhibitors. But if you ferment your soy and eat it the traditional Japanese way, the fermentation process deactivates the inhibitors and releases the enzymes. Other major sources of enzyme inhibitors include grains, beans, and lentils. Some individuals feel best when they avoid these foods, but in most cases, soaking, sprouting, or fermenting them deactivates the inhibitors and releases the enzymes. Next, of course, is the supplements. Some enzyme supplements are specific, such as lactase. This product is good for occasional dairy consumption, by a lactose intolerant individual. And there are others that are more broad spectrum to improve your general digestive processes. I hope you have found today useful. I just wanted to bring to your attention other resources I have made that may interest you in regard to digestive health. I have 5 podcast episodes that I have dedicated to digestion in the past. Episode 124, The Role of Digestive Health in Perimenopause. Episode 85, The Importance of Dietary Fibre During Menopause. Episode 76, To Soy or Not to Soy. Episode 52, Hormonal Constipation. And Episode 9, Digestion and Menopause. If you would like to learn more about foods, my previous webinar replay on functional foods for the menopausal transition is still available. Digestion is a subject I have brought up many times, and I will continue to discuss as it's so important. As Hippocrates has famously stated, all disease begins in the gut. Please, if your digestion is not optimal, work on it. I'm here for you if you need a hand. Well, that's it from me this week. Wishing you a wonderful week. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to Menopause Natural Solutions. This podcast contains general information about menopause. It is provided as a guide, and it is not intended to replace medical advice. Opinions of guests are their own, and this podcast does not endorse or accept responsibility for statements made by guests. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a friend.